Around the vicinity of Cayetano Arellano High School, are found some of the most successful pioneering businesses, that have profoundly changed the Filipinos' way of life. Some successful commercial ventures had their roots and beginnings in Santa Cruz district of Manila, where Arellano High School is also situated. The SM conglomerate started as a small shoe store on a rented cubicle. Mercury Drug occupied a small shanty then. The National Bookstore was built on a makeshift stall after World War II. The COD department store became a byword among Manilans, because of its pioneering Christmas show, featuring moving mannequins, which were displayed on its facade. The Good Earth Emporium was the first and largest department store in Manila, and probably the whole Philippines during its heydays in the 1960s and 1970s. Botica Boya was the first and largest drug store in the country. It operated in the 1830s and continued to the 1960s. The Philippines' foremost malls, SM, began as a humble shoe store founded by the visionary entrepreneur, Henry C. Sr. He also used to own a pharmacy, but it was the shoe store that he put up in a small space on 431 Rizal Avenue on October 1958. With his unusual merchandising displays, C transformed Shoe Mart into a shoe store of distinction for the whole family. Shoe Mart would go on to open more branches, until in 1972, it became a successful full-line, one-stop department store chain, offering a total shopping experience unlike any other. Mercury Drug Store began on March 1, 1945 with a single drug store owned by Mariano K. He named it after Mercury, the messenger of the gods in Roman mythology, whose caduceus is sometimes used as a symbol of medicine. The logo of the drugstore was made by Alfredo Medina Kelly Cabrera. The store began cutting packaged, bulk items into single pieces, and selling them individually. This practice is colloquially called tingi-tingi in Filipino. Upon the invitation of Ayala Corporation, Mercury Drug opened its second branch in May 1963, at a developing commercial center in Makati, now known as the Ayala Center. In 1965, Mercury Drug established its landmark branch at Plaza Miranda, Quiapo, Manila, which is notable for its large outdoor LED screen. As of 2017, Mercury Drug has reportedly over 1,000 branches across the country. The first and largest department store along Avenida was the 5-story Good Earth Emporium, put up by Lim Kaping and Partners in a building leased by Rosas Reyes Realty Incorporated. Located at the corner of Avenida and Bustos Streets, the department store pioneered the use of escalators in malls. Good Earth was popular for its ready-to-wear clothes and dresses, personal accessories, toys, novelty items, and athletic supplies. Severely affected by the shift in shoppers' preference and aggravated by the LRT construction, Good Earth was forced to accept other in-house commercial, and was renamed as Good Earth Plaza. Good Earth continued to operate until 2008, when a fire burned down the building and closed its business permanently. The original founders of Manila COD were two Jewish brothers, the Epekjians. Due to import controls, the Epicteans had a hard time keeping the business, so they offered Manila COD for sale to the Rosarios, which the latter bought in 1948 for 100,000 pesos. Alex Rosario persisted by carefully choosing his products, putting quality above all else. By 1962, Manila COD was an established department store. It opened a Cubao branch and in 1977, had a workforce of 500 employees. Because Rosario had no money for advertising, he devised ways to drive traffic to his store by creating spectacular displays during the Christmas season. These became perennial crowd drawers. Like other single department stores that were affected by the rise of super malls, Manila COD 2 soon lost its patronage and closed in 2002. Bodega Boy was the first and largest drug store in the country. It operated in the 1830s, founded by the Spanish Lorenzo Negro, and the store continued to the 1960s. It is a historic one, having played a major role in providing medicines to Filipinos in those years. The drug store has had many owners including Germans and later the Araneta family. It became a popular pharmaceutical establishment known for its freshly prepared medicines, such as the distilled essence of Ilang Ilang, an awarded concoction recognized in Barcelona among others. Bodega Boy, as a retailing institution, finally closed shop in late 1960s. The sister company, Bodega de Santa Cruz, is still operating as of 2007, and can be found in an interesting early 20th century setting, in an obscure corner of Avenida Rizal. The National Bookstore was formally established in 1942. Before the Japanese occupation of the Philippines during World War II, Jose Ramos and Socorro Cancio Ramos rented a small corner space of a haberdashery situated at the foot of Escalta Bridge in Santa Cruz, Manila. With a starting capital of 211 pesos, the Ramoses set up their first retail bookstore selling GI novels, textbooks, and supplies. During World War II, the store shifted to selling sold candies, soap, and slippers due to stringent book censorship. The store experienced success, but was burned down during the 1945 Battle of Manila, rebuilt again and reverted to selling textbooks and stationery. The opening of the rebuilt National Bookstore at the corner of Solar Street and Avenida Rizal coincided with the first academic school year after the war. In 2015, National Bookstore captured the majority of the Philippine book market, having a share amounting to 80%, and operated around 127 branches across the Philippines. It entered the education industry in 2017, with the launch of NBS College, its first institution for higher learning at the National Bookstore building on Quezon Avenue. By 2018, it had over 230 branches nationwide.